Oh, am I live? Ooh, hope so. Please let me know if I'm live. If I'm actually live. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nanarus, hey man, glad to see you. Thanks for popping in. I can't understand. Oh, yeah. Now I see, because something is weird. I've tried this thing with scheduling my stream for the first time, and I wasn't sure if it actually works, because something was wrong with keys. Like, I started the stream, but still it wasn't showing me chat updates and everything. Well, yeah, finally I managed to deal with that. James, hey man, Sean, good to see you. Good to see you, folks. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I've seen, James, you actually put your first message before the stream. Cool. How you managed to do that? Mahmoud, hey man, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, so as you can probably see, today I'm streaming in my older environment. I was hoping to deal with my workbench and move it to another place during the weekend, but yeah, I was dealing with all kinds of job related stuff, and unfortunately wasn't able to do that. But yeah, for now I have a small update. At least I try to upgrade something with each stream, with every stream, and for this stream I prepared a small upgrade for my microscope camera. I hope it won't fail me, but yes, should be good, should be cool. Yeah, good and fast. Cool. So I have two things for today. As I already said, I hope to not stream for longer than 3 hours, at least for these first streams, because I get pretty exhausted and I have to train the endurance, streaming endurance. But yeah, for now I hope that we will be able to deal within 3 hours. Two boards for today, two graphics cards. This one, I don't even know what's wrong with it. 3060 Ti from Asus. Yeah, let's see. This one is pretty interesting. Should be, at least. I don't know. That's a 3080 from Gigabyte, and yeah, it's an interesting story with that card. I opened it. I saw what's inside, and I decided no. I'll do it on stream, because yeah, I was afraid to even touch it. I wanted to have somewhere near me to help me, because I'm really afraid. kinda funny thing, but yeah, you'll see it later. Cool. So yeah, let's start. Let's start with the first thing. Oh yeah, I should probably change the title. I've added some comments also as well. I wanted to play a little bit with streamer bot, some testing. I'll show you a few of them later. James, if you're still here, then I hope you won't mind about what I'll show you with the comments. So this is Asus RTX 3060 Ti. Unknown, because I actually really don't know what's wrong with it. So yeah, when I do not have any history, then I do not put the card to my test bench. First things to do is definitely to take proper measurements to understand what can possibly be wrong. Maybe there are some shorts, and you may just kill your power supply. Yeah, so James, could you please try the command with your nickname? I don't know if these things actually work. I tried to set something up, and if it works, then cool. If no, then yeah, I promise I'll check what can be wrong. So let's see. What's inside? Let me see if it works. Damn, probably it's not. Why? Why? I'll try to trigger it manually to just show you, because yeah, something probably is not okay, but the idea was to get something like this. Good. In streamer bot, let me see. Yes, it's connected both to OBS, to YouTube, to both the accounts, like the bot account and the main account. It's connected, everything set up properly, and like test runs for these commands actually work. And I believe I actually tested them. I can some test stream, test chat commands, but yeah, they were working. This time they don't. Well, yeah, I'll try to deal with that later. But anyway, yeah, I have some interesting ideas for my commands. Yeah, I saw actually one of your older videos with a beer from Estonia or something like that. So I thought, why not? Could be interesting. Yeah, let's disassemble the entire cut. Let's take it off the back plate, and then we could take some measurements. Yeah, by the way, Latvian beer is also pretty good. At least it always was. I do not know about the current state of Latvian beers. Maybe they got worse. Hopefully not. So let's see. Let's take some initial measurements. Let's see what's with the resistances, and then we could do bench power supply to see what we get. Let's check if it works. Voltage. Multimeter overlay. Come on, please. Work. Yeah, it should. Okay, stop. Let's start with external power. It seems it's okay. Mega ohms. Well, it's a little bit too high. I'd expected to see some, I don't know, 10, 20 kilo ohms and raising, but mega ohms is a little bit too high. Anyway, let's see the other voltages. Let's check 20 volts on PCI Express connector is okay. 3.3 is okay. Oh, let me check the overlay. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Cool. What else? Main power, GPU. 0.2, it's also okay. What's with memory? 33 ohms, it's okay. It's a Samsung. Yeah, it's a Samsung we have here. 5 volts. 5 volts probably, yeah. What else? It's probably. Yeah, at least I don't see any shorts. I didn't see any major issues with main power lines. It should be more or less safe to give it some power and see what voltages do we have. Blade Fork. Hey man, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, feel free to join the back seats. Not a problem. So, HPSU. 12 volts, few amps, and let's see what's the current draw for this board. One amp. Looks okay. To be honest, it should at least initialize the GPU core voltage. Let's check what voltage do we have in the core. And if it's okay, then we'll try to run it on a test bench, and see if it has a picture like artifacts or anything else. Oh, of course, I don't give a power. Let's see, output. Yeah, 0.75 volts. So it's pretty okay for the GPU. So it means we have all the voltages, and we can try this card in our test bench to run some mods, some maths, some tests. But yeah, at least that's good that we don't have any issues with voltage rails. Maybe it's just some memory issue, you know. Replace some memory chips as usual, and we are good. Where's my riser? I wanted to take my riser, and of course I forgot it. Is it okay? No, a little bit higher. Something like that. Yeah, should be fine. But yeah, that's interesting why the commands are not working, because I tested few and it was okay. Let me try it again. Maybe some of them do, some of them don't. I don't know. Bin should also work. No? No. Yep, James Zalman fan. Some older CPU fan, if I'm not mistaken, from some older AMD platform. Yeah. Good thing, actually, it handles like 3080, 3090 level cards just fine. You can run a FurMark. It won't go to the moon. Like, all the temperatures will be more or less, manageable. Good. I doubt it will actually give us some picture, but no short at 1.8 volts already makes it promising. Yeah, yes. It's yeah, with these shorter wires from this new power supply, it's a little bit tricky to plug everything in. I definitely should make them a little bit longer, or to move the power supply. Yeah, for these times, actually, these coolers were pretty cool, pretty good, comparing at least to all the Intel stock fans and AMD stock fans as well. So yeah, let's try our test bench. Give me a second, I'll check if all the scenes are ready for that. Should be. Green screen again, come on. But I'm not sure what... Yeah, by HDMI switch, I see that this output is used. It's not an onboard graphics. Just wanted to go to the BIOS to check which GPU. Oh, come on, wrong keyboard again. Which GPU is used? Just to confirm, but yeah, by the LED on my HDMI switch, I see that that's an external GPU, not the onboard one. So at least we have a picture. I can't still figure out what's wrong with that capture card. Why is it greeny in some cases? But I hope maybe I'll just replace it with Camlink, Elgato Camlink, because with Camlink I do not have any issues with that green background. Yeah, I didn't figure it out. I tried to renew the firmware on capture card on HD60. No, nothing works, nothing helps. It's still sometimes green. These almonds are getting rare, very coveted by retro PC community. Yeah, maybe. I can't even remember what did I get. Maybe it was some older PC which I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let's see if it will install the driver. If it will, then I don't know why this card is on my to repair, to fix shelf. Something should be definitely wrong with it, because otherwise, why? Should probably get error 43 if, for example, there are some issues with the memory, or we will see some artifacts. Come on. Yeah, by the way, maybe I'll be able to show you the microscope camera. And if it will get into... now you can see it with the overhead. I'll show you later, but yeah, the camera is an interesting thing. I hope it will be working as expected. I also want to change the capture card for microscope camera, because it's now able to give me 4K signal, but with current capture cards, it's just full HD for now. But yeah, it should be 4K for microscope, and that's cool. Come on, start the driver already. So the moment of truth, will it work? Okay, so install the driver. Let's try full mark then. I hope to see some artifacts then, because otherwise it will be very, very, very weird. Yeah, we should also probably check if we have PCI Express 16. Okay. That's currently we are using riser. It won't be 16 lanes, of course. It will be only one lane. So that's expected. Okay, let's run this stress test. I mean, it works. What's wrong? Why? It shouldn't be like that. 73, 75 degrees. A little bit too hot. Oh, hotspot at 100 with this type of cooler for 3060 Ti. Not good. Joey had Blackmagic 4. Okay, 60 FPS capture for sale. He bought it and realized his AMD board doesn't have PCI Express slot that supports it. Oh, I should probably check his... is it on Discord? Yeah, but yeah, I'll definitely check it. So, right now we see that Mahmoud, no, this is a Samsung memory, as you... Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if you can see it. I wanted to... damn, I wanted to remove these overlays from my microscope camera. I was sure I did it, but now I see them. Give me a second. No, I won't be able to do it quickly. But anyway, yeah, in GPU Z, you can see that Samsung memory, and yeah, at least I'm not sure why we have such a high temperature for 3060 Ti GPU with this kind of cooler. It shouldn't be higher than, I don't know, 70 degrees on full mark. But yeah, 100 hotspot, it's way too high. You know what? Let's maybe take a quick look with a thermal camera. I doubt we will actually see anything bad. but it's worth, you know, checking all the power rails, if they are good, if they are okay. 300 pounds. High-end capture card. Usually more 500. Yeah, I'll definitely check his stuff. So let's see. Yeah, I don't think there is any issue with thermal paste right now, or the way it you know, connects to the heatsink. Looks okay, looks good. Hey, what's wrong? Oh, yeah, it's working. Cool. Let's get ready to run some full mark and see if it's okay. So yeah, this is kind of expected because it most probably runs, you know, power kind of saving when there is no load. It uses less phases. On this side, it's also okay. Yeah, let's run full mark and see what gets hot. Oh, that's weird. Some phases are really hot and some are not. Like 3 phases here on the top are much more hot comparing to other phases. I don't think that's actually an issue, but yeah. Still, maybe we should just try to put on the heatsink, the original heatsink, and see if it helps to handle the temperature. No, let's try. What will it look like with the original heatsink? But yeah, definitely the temperature is not something I usually see for 3060 Ti with this cooler. Yeah, the test bench is shutting down. Yep, we are good. Yeah, you see, like the footprint is pretty okay. The paste spreaded. No empty areas on the chip. But yes, definitely too hot. Yeah, thermal pads are should be replaced for sure. They're too damaged. Yeah, for now, let's try to understand what's wrong with the temperature on the GPU. We'll get to the memory and thermal pads a little bit later, but for now, yeah, I'll try a Cryon out probably. Cryon out from Thermal Grizzly, pretty good thermal paste, and it should show us if the original heatsink will deal with it. The heatsink itself is actually pretty cool. I like when they do these mirrored, you know, polished surface. You see, it's actually a mirror. That's cool. It's much more effective when it's polished to the mirror state, comparing to some just a rough metal. Okay, so let's try some Cryon out. Oh, I should also put the back plate back. Where is the back plate? Here is the back plate. Well, maybe I shouldn't, but let me see. No. will be okay without the heatsink. I'll add a little bit more paste just to be sure. Yeah, now I'm happy. I'll try to work with using the gloves, wearing the gloves today, because the last time I tried, they just got damaged too quickly, and I decided to go without them. But yeah, I'll try again today. I'll give it a shot. So, on this side, okay. Let's plug them back and see. Which was it? Are these from GPU or not? Probably these are from GPU, yeah. Not from the back plates. And yeah, now I will try it without the riser, directly in test bench. So yeah, let's plug it in and see. Will it go? Green picture again. What? Why it went reboot? Probably I pressed 0, not the 8. 8 should be our Windows, yeah. Good. While it's booting up, I'll try to just show the picture from microscope, because yeah, I'm really. Yeah, it's working. At least, yeah. Before it was streaming 720 with HDMI from my previous camera. With this camera, it can stream Full HD, it can stream 4K. But yeah, right now the capture card just cannot take 4K. For now, it's Full HD. I'll replace the capture card to get a proper picture. But yeah, you see, there is now these black areas outside of the area now, on the sides, on the left and the right side. Oh, dual audio. Give me a sec. Yeah. Probably. Where is it? I should disable the audio. Maybe. What is it? Oh, maybe this one. Is it dual audio again? Is it okay now, James? Just to check. But yeah, anyway, as I said, for now the capture card is cool. I'm glad it's better. So the capture card is Full HD for now, but yeah, the camera can handle 4K, and I hope the picture quality from my microscope will be much better. No overlays, anymore, because before it was like these Sony camera overlays, all the stuff. But right now the camera should look pretty good. I mean, I like the quality of the image it gives me now. So let's see how will it look with the original heatsink. But anyway, even if, well, yeah, let's see. Let's see first. Do we have a PCI Express 16 lanes? Yep, it is. We do. PCI Express, PCI Express 16, and let's see what the temperature is. Oh, it's not getting that high. Well, okay. Okay. So it means, I don't know, it's either this heatsink, maybe it was, I don't know, placed a little bit angled. Maybe something got between the heatsink and GPU. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. At least we now understand that something is wrong with the GPU. Okay. Now what? Will it just reboot or... it's still working. Cool. So the temperature was okay, but we saw the artifacts. Yeah. Now we see the issue. Good. Good. Let's boot into testing OS and see if maths will show us something. But I'm not sure it will actually, because it's either with the temperature. Yeah, it can be actually. Yeah, you see the test. We can try to run mods with some overclock with higher frequencies for memory, but still, I highly doubt that it will show us anything. But yeah, let's quickly try it. Why not? 3060. Let's use mods. Test 94. Let's use 10% higher frequency and see if we have any issues. But now, with the original heatsink on, I cannot actually check with the thermal camera how the phases look like. But yeah, even with that Zalman cooler, we could see Zalman in the bin. Yeah. But again, I was using it with much hotter GPUs like 3080, 3090. It was able to at least run for a minute. But in this case, as you could see, the temperature went just straight up from the start, like 70 within the first few seconds, and then 90 and 100 on hotspot. So there's definitely something is wrong with content, probably not with the cooler itself. For now, I do not see any errors. Yeah, tests are okay. When 10% overclock is pretty enough to understand if it's some frequency issues. I can try, I don't know, 115 maybe, 120%, but I wasn't using any overclock in full mark, so it should be okay. Okay, so if we have issues with formark, we got artifacts. Could it be? We could try some GPU related tests on mods actually, not in the memory, not the 94, but for example, test 2, it's more of GPU heavy. Maybe it will show us something. But even then, when the load is not, shared equally between the phases, I'm not sure it will give us artifacts actually. It usually goes reboot because GPU is not receiving enough power. If, like in some cases, in other cases, it may just throttle. But artifacts is something weird to have when you have like non-even current draw across the phases. So yeah, that's interesting. Do I have any other 3060 Ti boards, by the way? I have 3060 probably, not the Ti. I thought maybe I could try to quickly swap the core. Sometimes it's even more, quick way to test the things, make sure. Because rebuilding 3060 is a much easier thing than that 1080 Ti, which I had recently with that bad stencil. For these GPUs, I have good enough stencils. It can be done within, I don't know, 15 minutes. But yeah, let's wait till the maths finishes. Why it takes too long? Should go faster as far as I remember. Oh, yeah, let's see. Yeah, it actually passes. We can try test 2, as I said, like it's more GPU heavy. Blade Fork, yes, we had a reball on previous stream, if I'm not mistaken, like the previous and the one before. But yeah, in that case, I had a pretty old and bad stencil for 1080. Oh, what was it? 1080 Ti chip for GA102, and yeah, it was a it was a bad experience. I already ordered a proper stencil just for the case because I usually don't take 10 series into repair. But yeah, as you can see, we had some artifacts and it just crashed. Black screen, like the fans are still spinning. The test bench is working, but we have no picture, no anything. And we could try to do the same test without memory overclock, because right now I tried it with 110%, like 10% overclock for the memory. Maybe we could quickly try to run the same test without overclock to see if it even tries to do anything. There is mod GPU heating script to turn off the fans until... Yeah, of course it can be done. We can control the fans, but right now I just want to, like, you see it's working even with fans spinning. So it's either something is wrong with GPU itself, which I tend to... Oh, okay. Now we at least see, yeah, maybe with the higher temperature, it actually gives us some errors with memory. At least one chip I see, we will have errors for one chip at least. Maybe two. But yeah, it's obviously it's related to some temperature for the memory, like memory heats up and starts giving us artifacts. Oh, yeah, this microscope camera, I see that it goes sleep mode after some inactivity mode, but inactivity. But on microscope, it will always be inactive. It will just use like that live view mode. So I'll have to deal with the timeouts on the camera. But yeah, that's later. For now, let's see what's in the report. No, report. Yep, B1 memory channel. B1 memory channel. We actually had the same channel for 3070, if I'm not mistaken, on the last stream. But yeah, it seems we found the issue. B1 chip. Oh, no. Power off. Let's power it down and quickly replace the chip. If I'll be able to find anything on my donor boards. Yep, we got the bad guy. We got the traitor. Oh, let me switch the scene. But actually, memory issues which are related to temperature, like when the memory is heated up, it's not that, frequent thing for me. It's not that often when I get the card with such issues. Usually, it's GPU that reacts to temperature, not the memory. But yeah. This is our big guy. Basically, this card is not that heavy. Usually, the issue with heavy GPUs, as I already said, is with this lower area. These chips may often get problems with soldering, BGA soldering, because the card is getting bent. The soldering may just get some cracked balls. Right now, I think we should try to reball the chip, despite the heatsink is not that heavy, but still, it can happen. It can happen with the GPU, like these corner areas, lower areas, and more often it happens with memory chips themselves. So yeah, let's reball and see. Reball all chips. Maybe it's worth it. But probably not with this exact card GPU, because as I said, this heatsink, this cooler is not that heavy, so probably even if the problem is with the soldering, because previously on my previous stream, we had issue with ripped pads. So yeah, let's just try to reball this one. If it helps, if we will see some, I don't know. No, I thought some noise. If we will see some ripped pads or anything, it will be kind of obvious. But yeah, for now, let's probably start with this one chip and see. I do not have any free space on this workbench. When I'll move it to another wall, I'll use a bigger, longer bench top. Like this one is 60 centimeters. I want to use 90 centimeters and a wider one. So yeah, there will be enough space to put everything. So now I have some struggles sometimes. Okay. Oh yeah, not here. And while I'm at it, let me see what kind of memory it uses, just to search if I have some replacements, just in case. Maybe we will need it. Yeah, you see, yeah, quality is much better with this camera. Like, damn, that's cool. Okay, so it's a chip HC14, yeah. Okay, HC14, BC. It can basically be replaced by almost any 1 gigabyte Samsung chip because 14 means it's the slowest one. So any faster memory will work here, like 16, 20, whatever they have. Oh, backplates. Okay, so let's turn on the preheater. I'll put some 300 degrees for this phase. And yeah, while it's heating up, let's maybe quickly, I'll show you what's wrong with, not what's wrong, but how it looks inside that second GPU. Because yeah, that baby is interesting. I'll adjust the title. At least we know that it's a RAM issue. VRAM repo. Good. So, what about this card? It was initially bought somewhere in China, as far as I understood from what the owner said. Like, I don't know, AliExpress or any other marketplace. But yeah, it was bought in China. You can probably see it's bent all over the places. And yeah, what I saw inside is mind-blowing, kinda. Please, guys, don't ever buy any GPUs from AliExpress or whatever. Just forget, please. Oh, by the way, one issue can already be, not one, two issues can already be seen before we actually disassemble the card. As you probably know, in this place, you should see a fuse. You see? That's a good Chinese fuse. Like a solid blob of solder. Nice. And yeah, another thing, I'm not sure if it will be visible from that angle, but here we have the crack in PCB, which was repaired. So yeah, some nice Chinese tricks. Let's see. Oh. So here we go. Memory pads, I'm not sure they even can be called thermal pads, something like that. Yeah, let's remove the back plate and I'll show you under a microscope some interesting things. Yeah, proper calibrated fuse, like the Andy had today, right? Proper calibrated wire. Good. So yeah, now let me show you under a microscope some interesting findings. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it. I'm not even saying about the state of the PCB itself, right? Like obviously it was soldered probably multiple times. I'm not even saying about, I don't know, some pieces of solder on the GPU. Ah, nice. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So some fuses here. Let me show you. Yeah, one fuse is okay, by the way. The second fuse, as you can see, properly calibrated. Everything looks good, looks fine. So yeah, that kind of thing you can expect from from AliExpress or whatever. By the way, let's check the problematic phase. Was it soldered? Yay! Melted plastic. It was soldered, of course. Or is it? No, probably just was just a reflection. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, and that area near the PCI Express connector. Ah, yummy, yummy, yummy. And by the way, you can see that this crack goes even further. Some cap is missing, and that's whatever. But still, nice. On this stream, Psyhenge, hey man, good to see you. No, that's actually I'm trying to show the GPU from AliExpress 3080. Yeah, the second board. The first one is right now on the preheater. We'll try to reball one memory chip. Hopefully it... Oh, give me a second. I see that the music stopped. Why? Okay. So yeah, let's hope that memory reball will help for the first GPU. In this case, I'm not sure for now what exactly the problem is, but the state of this GPU is just amazing. Never ever buy any GPUs from AliExpress or similar marketplaces. Yeah, this board is messy. Let me check the temperature on the first board, and if it's not hot enough yet, we could probably quickly take measurements from this one. Yeah, 120. I think that some 5 minutes more to heat it up. That's plenty of time. Take some measurements from this one. So yeah, let's quickly check the resistances on the main phases. Voltage, resistance. Give me a sec. What's wrong with my overlay? Again. Working fine. Yeah, working fine. Okay. So on main power connectors, it was okay, I think. Yeah, kilo ohms. On PEX connector, it's okay. 12 volts, okay. 3.3, it's okay. GPU, okay. It's kind of okay. Memory, okay. Which one was that? I can't remember, but well, at least no shorts. That's good already. I didn't check the EMS VDD, but probably the same, like the core itself. So yeah, the resistance, what it looks okay. Do we have any time to check the voltages? 150 on the first board. Okay, so let's get back to the first one. Let's remove the memory chip. So the fume extraction is on. I hope it won't affect the sound. I'll use 375 on my hot air station and full flow. Probably I'll cover the GPU because why not? Okay, it's off. I'll turn off the preheater. Well, not fully because I still need to clean up the pads from the board. Clean up the lead-free solder, all the leftovers. But after that, we'll see if there are any ripped pads on the memory. Last time we had 2 ripped pads. James, thanks for popping in, man. Yeah, have a good dinner, man. Yeah, maybe. I think that some few hours I'll try to make it for at least few hours. Maybe 3, who knows? So 375 on my iron. Maybe I'll set 385. Let's quickly remove the lead-free solder leftovers. Then I'll go with leaded solder, and then I'll wick it with a wick, John Wick. At least I don't see any ripped pads, any trace damage for now. That's already good. Yeah, the PCB looks okay, looks fine. Hopefully it was just a cracked solder. Cracked solder bone. Yep, we're good with leaded solder. And now we'll clean it up with a wick. Where's my wick? Here's my wick. Yep, looks good to me. Let's clean up the flux leftovers, the rosin, the flux. Yeah, generally looks good. I'll probably go with IPA just to be sure. Yeah, looks good. So yeah, I'll leave it here for now, while we will deal with the memory chip itself. Let's get back to the memory chip. Yeah, have a focus. Well, what can we second to just the focus? Some of these pads look a little bit gray, so maybe that's our issue. Maybe there was no contact on these 3 pads. Other than that, yeah, other than that, looks good. Yeah, let's clean it up. Let's reball. And we'll see if it works. Again, first I just remove all the leftovers of unleaded solder, just to make work easier. Oh, damn it. Film extraction is not on the soldering area. It was on preheater. Okay, now I can do it. Now let's go with a leaded solder. Oh, I think my iron temperature is a little bit too high. 375. It's no good for the memory. 320 is the temperature which I use for memory chips. Yeah, it's good. Now let's clean it up with wick. Some fresh flux. 8-bit repair. Hey man, thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Yep, so 2 probably cards for today. One has memory issues. Like when heated up, memory starts giving us some artifacts. So we're trying to reball it first and see if it helps. Because again, B1 memory, the lower right corner, right next to the PCI Express connector, usually it's the area which gets damaged from PCB sag. So yeah, let's see if reball helps. Hopefully it will. And yeah, the second card is 3080 from AliExpress with a lot of interesting things, interesting damage. Sloth, hey man, good to see you. Good to see you. Ah, it's already solidified. Damn, it's rosin. Come on. Let's add some IPA to clean it up and add some bowls. Some shiny bowls. Where's my twist? Ah, yeah, here it is. Yeah, nice and clean. Yeah, by the way, you can see that I've changed the microscope camera. Now the picture is much better. And when I replace the capture card, it will become even better. Like right now, the Full HD from microscope, but it will be 4K. Hence, it will be 2K on the stream because on YouTube I'm streaming 2K. I'm just not sure that my internet connection will be able to handle 4K stream, but I should try probably at some point. Why not? Why not? Hey, come on, what's... damn it. Something still left in that chip. Is it good now? No, should be working. Okay, let's add some flux. I usually do it by hand. I never tried to do it with a glove. That should be okay. Should be okay. Mm-hmm. I want to clean my finger. Or should I replace the glove? Okay, anyway. Stencil for GDDR6. No, it's for... Which one is it? Ah, 5X. It's the wrong one. Yeah, here we... No. 5. Come on. Here's my stencils. Stencil for GDDR6. Yeah, here it is. Isn't it clean? Let me quickly try to clean the stencil. For some reason, I forgot to do it last time. Is it good? Let's see. Bit of cleaning with a brush. Some dust still there. Is it good now? Come on, what's wrong? Something is still there. Yeah, I think we're good. Damn it. Yeah, yeah. Should be okay. This one, this one. Okay. Yes. 0.45 for memory. Mhm. Two balls are missing. Let's just put them by hand. There's still something still there. Is it? Is it a flux? Yeah, anyway. Hey, come on, where are you going, man? Yes, there it is. So for clear, I'll use 320, 45% flow. That's what I usually use for memory. I'll heat it up a little bit from the bottom and then I'll go straight. Mm-hmm. One bow is a little bit off for some reason. But yeah, let's take the two bows. Let's take the stencil off. Let's add some flux and finalize the results. Yeah, two balls are off. And one ball is moved. Was moved. Good. Should be good. Some hot air again. Oh, no. Please, stay in place. No. Ah, damn it. He just jumped. Anyway, come on. Let's. Science, it should be. I'll check after we go. I'm not sure, but it should be. Should be okay. Like, let me quickly add the missing balls, because otherwise. I'm not honestly sure about the PayPal donations. I think that YouTube, this super chat thing should be notified properly, but PayPal may be a little bit different. But yeah, I'll definitely check it out probably after the stream, because I'm almost sure it won't show it on the stream. Hey, what's wrong? Yeah, no. Yes. Now it's good. But yeah, anyway, thanks for the tip. Webcam. Oh, yeah. No, it's wrong. Not working. Let me try to reboot it. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. It won't even turn on. Why? What's wrong with the camera? My camera just died. Please come. Give me a second. I try to pull out the battery and maybe it helps. Will it work? Oh, at least it's turning on. Give me a sec. Turned on, but I can see any picture. Oh man, these nanotechnologies, come on. What's wrong with them? Let's scan. Give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec. Properties. Can link. Link. Oh. Not yet. We're not there. Then something is different. Oh yeah. Now it turned on. I'll put HDMI cable back. Ooh, nice. It's working again. Yeah. Yeah, Sci-Henge, thanks again for the tip. I'll maybe to. Oh yeah, it shows on my phone, but yeah. What? Dude, come on. Are you for real? Thank you, man. Yeah, guys, just letting you know that Psyhenge just tipped 50 euros. That's that's amazing. Thank you, man. But yeah, I definitely should check if it's possible to. Oh, thanks for the membership, man. Thank you. I'll definitely put some better animation here, just a default stream elements animation. But oh, this way. But yeah, I should definitely check how to put the donation alerts from tip alerts from PayPal. If it's even possible, I don't know, because usually these tips are from either YouTube's super chat or from Coffee. I think that Coffee integration should work here, but again, I'm not 100% sure. But for PayPal, yeah, it may be a little bit tricky, but I'll definitely check if it's possible to show them on stream. It will be cool. But thank you, man, for the tip. So let's clean the memory. We have new balls on. Where's my IPA? IPA here. I usually do it over my bin, cleaning up with a brush, because the IPA flies just everywhere. You have to do it with a brush, otherwise it won't clean up properly between the bowls. Oh, I dropped the memory into the bin. Well, bin it. Whatever. Come on, I should find it. Where's my flashlight? I actually binned the memory. Dang. Here is it. Oh, yeah, I see. No, it's not memory. I don't want to take everything off the bin. Dang. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't find the memory chip in my bin. Oh, yeah, I see it. Is it the... No, it's the previous, from the previous GPU. It's a faulty one. Damn. What the heck? I binned the memory. I still cannot find it. What the heck? Oh, God. My entire floor is filled with all the dirty Q-tips and everything, but I still can't find the memory chip. Damn. Oh my God. Is it on the very bottom? Yeah, I probably found it. It's on the very bottom. Come on. Oof. Nice. Is it any clean? It's clean, actually. Yeah, let me finalize. I hope I won't drop it again. No, I won't. Now it's clean, but I definitely should replace my gloves, because everything in thermal paste. Then after you take these gloves off and then try to put the new ones, it's a little bit tricky because the hands are moist and maybe tricky to put them back. Yeah, anyway, let's check the bowls. If everything is okay, so if everything is fine and clean, yeah, it's cool. It's actually pretty, looks good. I believe that the board is still kind of warm. I didn't turn off the preheater completely. It should be somewhere near like 100 degrees probably. I can't put on the second gloves. Come on. Oof. Yeah, now I managed to do it. So the temperature on the PCB is oh, it's even less. It's about 86 degrees. I'll pump the heat up on the preheater, and for now, let's quickly put the flux on the chip. Oh yeah, by the way, I see. Oh, give me a second again. Yeah, my chat plugin was out of focus and I couldn't see it. Yeah, now I see more notifications than with the typical standard, OBS plugin, because it shows less notifications and visibility is not that good. Yeah, I'll quickly apply the new flux. I usually apply flux on the BGA chip rather than on PCB itself, because in this case the soldering will be much more clean. You won't have any leftovers floating out of the chip on the board. So the board is clean, the soldering is clean. It's almost no residues in this case on the board. So yeah, I love this method much more than applying flux on the PCB. Oh yeah, probably should get used to how it looks like in camera, because my area like of visible area in eyepieces is bigger than in camera, so I see more, and it's not perfectly like aligned. The center of camera and the center of my eyepieces are a bit misaligned. So, for example, like this, I see the entire chip in my microscope in my eyepieces, but you won't see it on the stream. So yeah, I should get used to work in that visible area for microscope camera. But yeah, other than that, I see that flux is everywhere on all the balls. And we can go back to our preheater and put the memory back on the card. Hope it helps. So, BGA. Oh, my entire floor is filled with a waste from the bin. Give me a second, because otherwise I can't get to the preheater even. I'll clean the floor a little bit, but my gloves won't get dirty again with all that mess and thermal paste. Yeah, they're good. They're fine. Nice. Okay, so where's our chip? Let's put it back. What's the temperature right now? 130 almost. Just a few minutes. Let's wait until 140. And we're good to go with soldering it back. Some thermal pads leftovers here. I hope they won't interfere with our soldering. So the first pin is here in the top left corner. Let's put the chip properly. Let's align it according to the mask. We're good. Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, just a few minutes probably, and we... Oh, almost there. 140. I think that we can actually start flowing it in. I'll use, what we think, 360 probably. Yeah, 360, just to make it a little bit quicker. 70% airflow. Oh, it's too much. Okay, I'll use 50 then. Usually it's okay. Um, yep, we're good. 50% airflow. Mhm. I think we're good already. I see it nudged a little bit, so yeah, we're good. Okay, I'll turn off the preheater. And while it's cooling down, let's get back to that 3080 board. Let's quickly check the voltages, because we'll need some, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe for that board to cool down. Until then, we can quickly check the voltages on that 3080 boards. Cool. The balls are back. I got an idea. What about me bringing a hypercube for a few streams as a background in cooling up before we go over that and other installations to festivals? Yeah, sure, Psyhenge. Feel free. I think that it will be pretty cool. I hope this is the last stream in this workspace. I want to move my bench, like replace the bench with a bigger one, with the bench top, and move the entire setup to the other wall, my other wall. So the background will be a little bit different. It will be a different angle, but still, yeah, we will definitely find a good spot for your hypercube. Just for you guys to understand, Psyhenge is my friend from my city, from like locally. So yeah, he will just come by, and he made a very cool thing, which is called, how do you call it? Hypercube. Okay, so it's a infinite mirrors, like the cube from Infinite Mirrors, if you know the effect, like semi-transparent mirrors with LED strips with different colors, different patterns. You can do some crazy stuff, which looks extremely cool. And yeah, for that background mood, it could be really cool. So yeah, feel free to come by with that thingy. Maybe if you have some video, I could even show it on the stream, because yeah, it looks really impressive. I know you spent a lot of time creating this thingy. It was a pretty complicated thing to do. Damn, I have a lot of balls on my bench top. Why? On my desk. It's not good. Anyway, yeah, let's get back to the 3080. Let's quickly check the voltages. What will we have with the bench power supply? Yeah, these gigabyte connectors, of course. A tricky thing. I had them somewhere, a few of them, I think, but I can't find them. They were laying around on my deck for such kind of tests, and I always lose them. Okay. Ah. Okay, let's connect the power supply. Bench power supply and see what will we get. What voltages are there and what voltages are not there. So voltage mode. Yep, switched. Yeah, it will be cool. It will be cool challenge. So okay, let's quickly. Damn, I didn't clean up the thermal paste. I hope it won't get my probes dirty. Okay, so let's see. Let's give it some power, and what's the power consumption first? Half an amp. Okay, and also we have a voltage on GPU core. 0.62 is a little bit too low voltage for 3080 GPU. It should be somewhere near 0.8, 0.75 for initialized phase, but 0.62 is a little bit too low. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Probably that I see that on the lower phase there is nothing. That's so it's either which of them are MSVDD and which of them are NVVDD. Give me a sec. I'll align with the board view probably. But anyway, if we don't have anything on this phase, either it's NVDD or MSVDD, it's not good. It should be something because it's not an AMD board to have some power saving stuff as far as I remember. Yeah, let me see the board view. Which phase is it? Maybe that's our issue. Maybe not. NVIDIA 30 series, gigabyte, 40, 80, 3080, 3080, Vision, no. It's not PI. 40 hours. Okay. So the bottom, the lower phase is ah, that's a from. Wait, what? It's the lowest phase is this one is a frame buffer, like it's memory. Let me double check the resistance. It should be, yeah, that's a memory phase, and we do not have any voltage. What? Yeah, we don't have any voltage on memory phase. Well, that could explain a lot. Mm-hmm. 0.6 power draw and no voltage on the memory. Well, yeah, okay. I think that's memory as well. Let me double check. Nothing here. Maybe let's increase the limit on the power supply because sometimes these 3080 and 3090 boards may require higher current to start. But no, I see that current draw is still like 0.6 and there's still no voltage on the memory rail. Okay, that's one of the problems, it seems, at least. Oh yeah, KT-ROM 01. Hey man, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, that's exactly my my thoughts. The bottom phase is a memory phase. We don't have anything, and yeah, the current draw is too low, 0.6. I've set 4. Oh, you don't see it. I didn't apply it. Sorry. Yeah, I see that I didn't apply it on from my software. Yeah, it should be 4 amps now. Yeah, let's try again with a higher limit. As I said, it can be sometimes issue with these more powerful boards. Let's give it. Yeah, consumption the same, 0.6. and still nothing on the memory phase. Okay, so at least we should understand why there is nothing on the memory voltage rail. Maybe that's our issue. But yeah, other than that, we should put some fuses, and I don't know at least if it's even worth. Well, if it works, it works. But with that crack, restored crack, these cards may not be that reliable. Anyway, maybe I'll just leave it for myself. I don't know, for a streaming computer or something like that, because selling a board with a crack, with a repaired crack, is not something I would like to do. Okay, let me check the temperature on that GPU. The board, 90 degrees. Yeah, I'll probably just remove it from preheater, let it cool while we are dealing with this one. Okay, so we don't have anything on memory rail. Do I have the, let me see, do I have the boot sequence here on this computer, which I've copied here? Because I can't remember it from the top of my head, but I think that frame buffer voltage rail was the last one in the power sequence, so it kind of explains why we do not have anything, but we still have something on the core. It was a little bit low, 0.62, if I'm not mistaken, but maybe that's related to not enough current draw. By the way, maybe it could be related to, but still, it draws only 0.63. Even with 4 amps limit, it should draw more. So memory voltage rail does not get enabled, maybe from the core controller. Maybe that's the issue. Anyway, we should check the schematics. So we find the PDF first, and then we'll put switch the screen. 48, 48, 47, 48 hours probably can be used. Sec. Board view, schematics. See it? Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, frame buffer. Where is our controller? Here's memory controller. What's with enable? There's another pin. 36 maybe. If I'm not mistaken, it was 36 on these UP controllers, but let me double check. 79. Yeah, frame buffer. Yeah, 36 is our enable pin. Let's quickly check if we have enable on memory controller. NCP are used on these boards. It's usually UP 8511, 8512 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, in this case it's an NCP. It's a rare one actually, because I cannot even remember any 30 series boards with NCP controllers. Yeah, anyway, where is my probes? Well, my probes, yeah, here they are. Pin 36 is pin 5 from the top. on the right sides. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one should be enabled. Ah, damn it. How should I put my probes and enable the power supply at the same time? Maybe I'll just put some small heatsink on the GPU. I do not like giving any power to GPUs without heatsinks at all. Even if I know that like GPU is not working, I still try to use some heatsinks just to be sure. So I'll quickly put a small heatsink. I'll be safer. Okay, let's see. I'll put a ground probe somewhere on. Where should I put it? Where could I put it? Okay, like that. So E36 enable. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is enabled. Let's give it some power. But I first probably give the power and then measure. Otherwise, it will be good. Okay, so enable. No, we do not have enable signal on this VM controller, so obviously it's not coming from GPU VM controller. And leave it in. I would bet it could be something with the crack. Worth checking the VM controller first. Yeah, crack repairs is not a very good thing to have on your board, because you never know how good that repair was. If it was properly done, with all the connections properly insulated and everything. But yeah, right now I see that we do not have anything on enable signal. Let's get back to our board view. The schematics. Where do we get that signal from? It should come from NVDD probably control PVM controller from power good, but still. So pull up voltage, okay. Enable. You see here, is it installed? Should probably be. Okay, let's just try to search by the signal name. Okay, what's that? What's that rail? Yeah, let's find this logic gate U38 and check what we have on pins 1 and 2. U38, right? Yeah, U38. Okay, that's the front side. Which one is it? Oh, it's not soldered in. On this board, it's not installed. Okay. So that's this schematics is from ours board, but we have a little bit different edition. So yeah, some components may differ a little bit. This one is not installed. I suppose it goes straight from this zero resistor from this logic gate, right? Let's see. U39. U39. Where is it? It's also, yeah, front side. Yeah, this one is installed. Good. Let's check pins 1 and 2 if we have anything. Microscope. Right? Yeah, microscope. So here is our U39. Here it is. And we want to check pins 1 and 2 if we have anything there at all. Let me turn on the power supply. Let's see. So pin 1. 3.2. It's okay. Pin 2. Nothing. Okay. So let me catch up in chat. If I'm not mistaken, the PVM controllers produce their own label. Maybe look at VCC. Well, at least we see that logic. It depends on the actual PVM controller. I can't remember exactly what was with the UP. Yeah, we could check, of course, the VCC, but at least we can see that on the logic gate, we are missing one of the signals. So it's already not good. So VCC, it's usually somewhere in the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. Can see the list. What? What? Why? Okay, let me just use 79. Can't remember. So VCC. I should have voltage. Okay. Let me quickly check the where that's the ground probe again. Okay, it's from here. MRB, вот, привет, рад видеть, спасибо, что заглянул. Хотя у нас официальный язык на стриме английский. Но я всегда рад ответить на русском, если что, это не проблема. So, Oh, by the way, my fume extraction is still on. Damn, my head is popping because of that noise. And of course, I didn't rename the stream again. Okay, so let's maybe quickly finalize with the third board. Let's put away 3084 minutes because I really want to finalize it with the first board. It's now cool. It's now cool probably. As soon as I'll check it, I'll put it on the test bench to run the stress tests. And then we'll get back to this one and check that logic signal, because I want to put this thing in a test bench to let it heat a little bit, because the issue was when the board was heated. By the way, it's pretty weird, because if it would be if it was a crack in BGA soldering, then it should appear straight away on the tests. But oops, okay. But the error was there only when the board was heated up, so that's pretty weird. I'll probably assemble it with its own heatsink, not with a riser, because I want to make a proper test. Ah, come on, just throw it away. So yeah, let's quickly put the heatsink on. Let's put this thing on a stress test, and then we'll get back to that 3080. I actually expect it to work, because it should. This was the heatsink. Oh, let's also put back the heatsink for these two guys. Ah, didn't remove the stickers anyway. Where is the backplate? This one. So yeah, for those who just joined, just a reminder, we had an issue with this board. After some minutes on stress test, it showed some artifacts and just rebooted. So we've tried to run some memory tests. We found out that this B1 chip was the issue. Usually it happens because of the cracked BGA soldering under these lower chips, because of the heavy heatsink. So yeah, we tried to check this version by rebolting the memory chip. If it helps, then cool. But we can only check it with some longer stress test, because without heat, all the memory tests were passing successfully. So, and yeah, I should replace the pads, but for now, for that initial test, I'll leave it as is. But I should definitely replace these pads. These are like completely dry. Well, not completely, but yeah, not good at all. So we're almost there. Yep, okay. Sorry, but I haven't seen a single American who can repair a graphics card. Really? I mean, I think there's actually some YouTubers out there who does GPU repairs. But yeah, I'm not from US, I'm from Europe, I'm from Latvia. It's a small Baltic country near like Lithuania, Estonia, somewhere near Sweden, Poland. So, okay, I think that we're... Oh no. These VRM heatsinks also require some screws. Yeah, nice. So let's put it in the test bench and see if it will be able to handle the stress test. Come on. And while it will run the stress tests, we'll get back to that 3080. Nice. Northwest Repair can, but he is Russian and American. Well, yep, he originally is a Russian, like his Russian family. By the way, the same as me. I'm also initially Russian. Like I was born here in Latvia and never was actually in Russia. Well, as a tourist, of course. But yeah, still, I'm originally a native Russian speaker. Okay, so let's turn on our test bench. Admitted, you're a Russian radio electronics engineer. Well, I'm not a radio electronics engineer, despite I'm Russian speaker, yep. But I'm a software developer originally. That's my main, job. And electronics repair is just a hobby. Cool hobby. Oh no. So we still have some issues with memory. Okay, so obviously that's not a soldering issue. That's a memory IC issue. We still have some artifacts. Okay, then we'll just replace it. Rebol didn't help, unfortunately, so we'll have to replace that memory chip, obviously. Grandpa is Russian. Yeah, both my parents are Russian speakers. My mom also not from Russia originally. She's a Latvian born. My father, yeah, initially from Russia, but he moved to Latvia like 50 years ago, so long ago. So yeah, I was born in Latvia. Okay, so let's shut it down, and I still think we should finish with the 3060 because that's something that we started with. So let me quickly try to replace the memory chip with another one. I think we will have enough time to get back to that 3080 because memory replacement are easy. We'll just quickly replace the chip and we are good. I think I even had these HC14 chips rebuilt because on the previous stream we also fixed one board with the same memory chips, and I found some of them already prepared in my box of, memory from some previous project. Maybe I prepared something and just didn't use it. Happens. Higher education is very expensive in the US and the EU. Yep, it is what it is. Education is expensive. Okay, so let me see if I have that memory available. HC14, because yeah, last time I was going throughout the chips and I found even some rebuild one prepared IC. HC14. I had a lot of, some brown stuff from, I don't know, mining cards or whatever. Yeah, this one should work. Yeah, Revolt. Cool. I prepared it at some point and didn't use it. Good. The only thing we should do is just put the board back on the preheater, give it some heat. I'm 100% sure it was rebuilt using a leaded solder, so I won't heat it up to 150 again, 140, and we are good to go. Quickly replace this chip and check it again. Ah, damn, I should get some magnetic maybe holders or stands for PCBs for my preheater, but I'm too lazy to do it. As always, if it works, it works. But not that fancy, yeah. Okay, so let's set preheater to 60 somewhere. Let it heat up. Most repair shops here will say, yes, your GPU is bad, then charge you diagnostics fee and tell you to buy a new one. Yeah, it's actually kind of the same in my country here. That's why I decided to move on with that hobby, because there is no, I think that there is one person or few person who actually do these GPU repairs here in Latvia, unfortunately. And yeah, everyone else just tell you to buy a new card. Nothing they can do. Well, few services actually bring these GPUs to me because they can do it themselves. But, despite they are fixing laptops, for example, somewhere close, but still they don't do GPUs. I don't know why. Maybe they're just too lazy. Good. Yeah, the chip is good. Let's wait for the preheater. I think the reason why there is not that many Americans that can fix GPUs is because people just buy a new one instead of having repairs. Also, there is no formal school of training to learn. Yep. I mostly agree. There's actually not that much learning materials out there generally for GPUs. A lot of stuff for laptops because they're, I don't know why actually, because their voltage rails are typical more or less, but that's the same for GPUs, so I'm not sure. But still, yeah, there isn't much learning materials for GPUs. I know that even in Russian, probably it's more, it's more videos in Russian on how to diagnose and fix GPUs rather than in English for some reason. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, basically buying a new GPU instead of a broken one. If you have, for example, a 4090, which costs how much? 2 grand now? Yeah. Yeah. They're expensive, and they're getting more and more expensive with these VRAM shortage and RAM shortage. So I don't know. Yeah, if you speak Russian, you can learn so much more, like in VR. Yeah, yeah. He actually, NVR actually has a second channel, a Russian channel. It's called GPU Remonter in Russian, usually said GPU Remonter, where he posts videos in Russian. And basically, yeah, he does a lot of content now these days. Like he posts something almost every day in his main channel, and he posts something in his Russian on his Russian channel as well, pretty often. So yeah, dude's on fire. I know that Northridge Fix also does some GPU repairs, not that often. He usually repairs a lot of everything, some yacht controllers, you know, and other stuff. But he also did some GPU repairs. But yeah, kind of meme in some communities. The guy with a hammer who fixes GPUs with a hammer. Yeah, it's a joke, of course, but yeah, in some communities they like to joke on him. Okay, what's the temperature on our 3060 board? 120. So we're almost there. Actually, I thought maybe I could get back to 3080 for now, but yeah, it's almost there. Let's go to G8. Where are my pliers? My wick. Some flux to clean it up. Yeah, again, I'll use 375 and max flow for desoldering. To do it quickly. Not yet, just a little bit. Good. Now let's clean the solder, clean up the solder, and put a new chip on. Yeah, you see the PCB is fully clean, like no flux residues. That's why I like to put a flux on the balls rather than on PCB itself. So 375 for cleaning up the board. Okay, week time. Yep, we're good. Let's remove all the flux residues. I probably won't even go with IPA because, yeah, it looks good, it looks clean. Let's put a new chip and solder it. So there's the key. Can see it. Yeah, look at this. Come on. Yeah, I think we're good. It's aligned. Again, 360 temperature and full 50% flow. Yeah, I think we're good. Mhm. Nice. So yeah, let it cool, let it cool down. So now we'll get back to 4080. Where was it yet? Yes. So we were checking some voltage rails. Mm. Let me catch up with chat. And then interposer PCB to roll data signals on D0 and E1 for 14 nanometer PCBs to accept 14. Cool. Good stuff. Yeah, if you speak Russian, you can understand. Ah, yeah, that's what it's called. Red. Ah, damn it, I should get better wires for my bench power supplies. It's a mess. Actually, I have an idea of maybe using some, let me show you, something like these boards from power supplies to put somewhere here. Oh, damn. Somewhere here to just put all the wires when necessary for boards. Not here, but somewhere. And yeah, I've ripped the big glove again. Come on. These gloves are definitely better than some latex or whatever material they use for these examination gloves, medicine gloves. But still, hands get a little bit moist. These are nitrile gloves. Yeah, I like them. But still, yeah, a bit tricky. Ah, come on. I can't get it back because the hand is moist. Nice. I got it on. So, good. Let's get back to this 3080 baby and see what can be wrong there. Yeah, I wanted to put the heatsink on just to be on a safe side. Weird. Now, let me see if my overlays will still work for PSU and multimeter. They should. Nice. Bench power supply. Yeah, good. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to track down that logic signal from some logic gates, as far as I remember. So yeah, for enable, we didn't have enable. And yeah, by the way, as far as I remember, on these controllers, it was an external enable signal, not the internal generated one. They do have pull-up resistors here, 1.8 volts rail enabled. So yeah, let's see, because which one was that? Let me see the view. U39. It had a voltage on pin 1, but it hadn't anything on pin 2. And it seems that this logic gate is used to generate the enable for our memory rail PVM controller. So U39. U39. So we have a voltage on pin 1, but we don't have anything on pin 2. Pin 2 is power good from MS-VDD. Okay, so let me double check. Do we really have nothing on MS-VDD phases? Which one? This one, for example, force from the lower side. Let's see. Probes, yeah, here they are. One, two, three, four. So that's the MS-VDD phase. Let's see. We have 0.62 on MS-VDD. So we actually have something. But we do not have power good from MS-VDD, right? Yeah, 0.62 a little bit low for this GPU for sure, but still, let's try to understand why we do not have any power good. Maybe that's the reason why we do not have power good, because the voltage is wrong. It should be higher. Yeah, Keemdrop, as I said, we could check the VCC. It's just currently I'm thinking more about the enable signal, because it's clear that something is wrong with the signal. We do not have enable. While it should be there, we do not have it for MS-VDD. I want to understand why. And the voltage on MS-VDD and VDD phases is a little bit low. Like 0.6 is not something you want to see for the GPU. It should be somewhere more than 0.7 at least. We'll finish fixing cards quicker than I'll record the video. Damn cube. Yeah, be right back. Gonna get a stabilizer from the car and record one more time. Yeah, sure, Stefan. I really want to show your thing on a stream, because that's amazing. That thing is amazing. I saw it a few times, and yeah, definitely worth seeing and worth showing it online. So okay, yeah, MS-VDD power good. Yeah, I have balls all over my bench top. I can't even use my mouse properly. Anyway, power good for MS-VDD. Let's see, it should come from the controller, probably. Which one was it? Yeah, MS-VDD out. Okay. What's that? I can see U503. U503 probably, yeah. U503. That's the back side of the board. Okay. Let's flip it over. Let's flip the board over. Yeah, okay. If I'm not mistaken, the wasn't an intermediate things. So P38, it seems we want to get anything. Let's double check. Here it is, U503. P38 should be power good. And we shouldn't have anything there. So third on the right, no, give me a second, which was it? Yeah, third from the top on the right side. Let's quickly check it. Secure power. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, nothing here. Well, expected. Okay. So we do not have power good on MS-VDD phases. Should we try a thermal cam quickly? Maybe if some DRMOS is dead, maybe we could quickly spot it using a thermal cam without going too deep. Let's try. These wires. Yeah, the reflection from my LED strip is a little bit annoying, but I hope we'll be able to see. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's try. Oh, yes. Is it from the backside? Yeah, nothing on this side. It seems this controller is just burning. Yeah, this PVM controller is actually just burning. But what's with other phases? So we should have which ones are MS-VDD, just to be sure. I see that the second phase gets hot from the bottom. Let me make the power supply again. So you see, this one, these two getting hot, and two on this side as well. Let's turn it off. Let's see what are these phases. MS-VDD, MS-VDD, MS-VDD. Yeah, so funny thing. Where? Yeah. So these three phases are MS-VDD, and only two phases were glowing. So might it be that this phase is damaged, and that's why we do not get power good? Could it be the case? So you see, yeah, these two are heating up. These two are heating up. This one is not heating up, but that's also an MS-VDD. But it's not heating up. Why? Maybe we got a bad DR moss on this phase. Could it be the case? Let's check what are the other MSVDB phases, just to be sure. Oh, by the way, phase 3 on this side is also MSVDB, but I think it also wasn't glowing. Let's try it again. Yeah, 2 phases on this side are glowing, but this phase is also MSVDB and it's also not glowing. Could it be a bad PVM controller? Yeah, from 6 phases, like 2 phases are like not working. I can quickly check the PVM signal on these phases just to be sure, to understand if we actually get anything there. Нико, спасибо. Спасибо, что заглянул на стрим. Удача мне, наверное, понадобится. Okay, folks. So, yeah, as I said, we do not have anything on... not anything, but these phases do not glow under a thermal camera, MSVDD. Let's check the PVM signal on these phases, if we have anything. Damn, I should get a better oscilloscope, probably. But yeah, just to check if we have anything. This works okay. No, we don't have a microscope. So, supply. So on these two, we should obviously have something, right? Yeah, maybe I'll set it a little bit wider. Yeah, the form is good. The same here, kind of good. Ah, nothing here. Okay. As I said, and on these two, like these 3 bottom phases are MSVDD. This one should work okay. This one should work okay. And this one, yeah, nothing here. So from 6 MSVDD phases, 2 phases are not working. So could it be the faulty PVM controller or DR MOS? By the way, we could just check the PVM signal on DR MOS themselves. So what was the PVM signal? If I'm not mistaken, these are pin 1 on this DR MOS. Yes, pin 1. And they should have a test point nearby, right? Oh, no, it's masked, unfortunately. But yeah, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. We focus 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this one, for example. The DR MOS itself looks kind of okay. But yeah, let's see if we have something, anything on pin 1, like incoming PVM signal. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's connected to a resistor and an empty pad, actually. So, but yeah, whatever. Let's check on the pin itself. So, nothing here. What about this one? Oh, it seems it was soldered, actually. This DR MOS for sure was soldered. Was replaced. So, yeah, here we have PWM signal. And on this one, we do not. Wait. Yep, nothing here. Okay, so we do not receive anything from PWM controller on this phase. I suppose it's the same for the second phase. It seems we should replace the PWM controller. What do you think, folks? Sounds reasonable. Like, yeah, two phases, this one and this one. They do not receive anything on PWM pins from this. Oh, not this one. This was a memory controller. Which one was the MSVDD? Oh, no, memory controller was this one. So this one is for MSVDD rail. That's right. So this one, why is it marked? Like, actually, they usually mark the ICs with firmwares, but this is just a PWM controller. This doesn't have any firmware. Why is it marked with a white dot? That's weird. That's weird. You see? NCP 81681. I think I even have them somewhere. I should have at least. Okay, okay. Is the face cam working? Sometimes it just shut down. So yeah, it looks like we should replace the PWM controller. Let me see. I had a box with some often used stuff here. I probably do not have the brand new, but maybe I do. Yeah. Take a look. What are these? Oh. I should have a separate box for different kinds of stuff, you know. PWM controllers, DRMOS, MOSFETs. No, probably I don't. Oh, wait a second. No. NCP, but another one. Another model. No, I probably don't have them brand new, unfortunately, but well, whatever. We'll just take it from some donor boards. Or maybe if I'll be able to find it in these prepared ICs. Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I had some of these somewhere. NCP 74. No, that's not it. We can actually use UP 9512, if I'm not mistaken, instead of this NCP. It's basically the same shit. What's this? Can't see. Come on. What is this? Where's my brightness? Is it what we're looking for? No, 734, right? Can't understand. Let me clean it with IPA because I can't see what's written there. Yeah, 74. Ah, that's not it. Okay. Let's keep looking. Nope. No. I'm pretty sure I had them somewhere. I got that back. What's this? 74, damn it. Really? I don't have them? Yeah, it seems I don't. Come on. I have this one. We could probably, well, I should check because they're 11 and 12 are a little bit different, and I can't remember from the top of my head which one compatible, but I have both anyway. So, as far as I remember, 12 was the one compatible with NCP. But I'll take both, just for the case. Which one is that? No. Okay, yeah, I don't have specifically these NCPs, unfortunately. I'm sure I have them on my donor boards, but yeah, I'm too lazy to search right now. Or maybe I should. Or maybe I shouldn't. Hey, wait a second one. That's 12, right? Yeah, that's 12. Where did I put the 11? Anyway. Anyway. What do you think, guys? Should I replace it with a UP or try to find a proper NCP one? One, 61, 0. By the way, what about capacitors? Yeah, according to these capacitors around the chip, it's the same as 9512 UP, not the 9510 or 11, whatever. Yeah, I'll give a shot quickly on my donor boards. If I'll be able to find the same NCPC, then I'd probably prefer to use it. But if I won't be able to find anything, then yeah, we'll just use the UP. Why not? Nope, nothing yet. Can't find anything. That's not it. Maybe this one. NCP. It's not the correct one. Yeah, it seems I can't find anything relevant. Okay, so let's use the UP one. Not a big deal. No, I can't find the NCP. We should probably just use the UP. I have a Zotac 3090 in front of me with NCP drivers with a UP9511R. Well, 9511R are not compatible with these NCPs. I'll explain in a minute. Give me a second. Николай Пронарчук, привет. Привет, рад видеть на стриме. Спасибо, что заглянул. Что происходит? Ремонтируем 3080. Проблема с шин-контроллером, судя по всему. Две фазы MSVDD не работают, не получают шим-сигнал. Так что да. Основной язык на стриме английский, но на русском я могу ответить, если что, это не проблема. So yeah, the issue with replacing this chip with UPs, if you know that problem with C920 capacitor on gigabyte boards, I had a video on that specifically, and I think that Tony also had some videos on that issue, is when you have on this side of the board, when you have extra capacitor, this one, C920, which shouldn't be there for boards with NCP 9511 DVM controller. But it should be there for 9512, because 9512 have a little bit different current sensing circuit that has these caps on each phase. So yeah, in this case we have all these caps here, so it shouldn't be UP 9511, but UP 9512. Yeah. Criminal capacitor, that's a known issue with the phase number 3 from the top, like this one, right? It just burns almost always on these boards. I see that it wasn't replaced on this board, but yeah, it's kind of obvious because we do not have, like, we have another VM controller, specifically with UP, it would have been UP 9512. But yeah, if it was a UP 9511 and we had this controller capacitor, then it should have been removed. But yeah, in this case, it's okay. So yeah, right now we can use this guy, UP 9512. I think it's working because in that box I had all the parts taken from, like, more or less good cards, so I suppose it should be working. So yeah, let's quickly desolder this guy and replace it with this one. Oh, is it prepared? Yeah, it seems I prepared it with a leaded solder. Yeah, the pads are tinned and cleaned up properly, so it makes it easier. But again, first I suggest quickly checking that, like, assembling that board back, that first board from the stream, 3060 Ti. I'll quickly assemble it back to just put it to the test bench and leave on a stress test to heat it up to ensure that the memory is working as expected now after the chip was replaced, and hopefully it will be. Well, the last time I also thought it should after reball, but yeah, reball didn't help. We still had issues right from the start. But maybe, by the way, maybe it's something with soldering in this lower area. Like typical stuff for heavy cards. This card is not that heavy, but still can be the case. Yeah, Kitron, you can actually check my video on this topic, on this control, on this C90 capacitors. I think it was some 4 months ago. Check on my channel. I explained pretty thoroughly that issue, why it happens, and yeah, interesting finding actually at that moment. I probably won't even repaste it because the paste is fresh. We just put it on. It could be a little bit dry after the preheater, but I hope it will be okay. Just to test, the memory, to ensure that it helped, we can leave it as is without repasting. Yeah, there were two videos, one for, less technical people and one for more technical people with checking the schema, the board and everything. Oh, whatever. I used the wrong, or maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Okay, let's put it to the test bench and run some stress tests. Let's power it up. Some green background, of course, again. Yeah. That's my capture card. I don't know. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's not. Yeah, I'll use Camlink instead of that HD 60 Pro. Well, at least we do not have any artifacts on the boot stage because after Rebol, we had some artifacts right from the start, from the beginning. Right now, it's okay, it's clean. Let's run the tests. I want to run full mark for a few minutes because previously, after a few minutes, oh no, it was a yeah, maybe we should check the mods because previously when I run mods test 2, we already could see the issue. If it will pass now, then I'll leave it on full mark for the rest of the stream. I run out of water. My mouth is dry. Come on, I should do something. Oh, you see, now it's not green. So yeah, that capture card drives me nuts. Drives me crazy a little bit. So yeah, initially it also passed the maths successfully. Like the first run was okay. Then we tried the mods with test 94, which also passed. But then we tried mods with test 2, and it failed. The GPU crashed, and after that, after reboot, we got errors on maths. So let's do the same this time. So, let's run mods. Test test 94 again with some overclock. I used 10%. Previously, I think percent. Oh, by caps, not caps. It's percent and 10. So yeah, with 10%. What? Test. Of course, test. Yeah, it will take probably a few minutes to complete. Finished recording, stabilizing in Catalyst. Damn, Sahaj, you're trying too hard, man. You just could, I don't know, take a quick video with your iPhone and that's it. You're doing too much. Stabilizing. Come on. But I'm appreciated for your efforts, of course. I think it's worth it. That thing is amazing. Yeah, while it's running, I'll probably go grab some water because yeah, my mouth is dry and it's hard to speak. My glass is empty. No, I'll put a mute probably. it's still running. Okay. Okay. But yeah, it should give us enough heat to understand if we're moving in the right direction. And of course, the thermal pads should be replaced in the memory because, yeah, they are too dry. But at the same time, it will help us to get the higher temperature in that memory to understand that we actually fixed the issue. So that's good. I always forget to turn off my fume extractor, and my head just goes crazy because of that noise. You probably don't hear it because the noise suppression plugin works pretty well, as far as I can understand. But yeah, for me, it's a little bit disturbing. I want to replace my fan, extractor fan. Okay, so we've passed this one, and let's run the test number 2. Oh, previously it crashed. It might crash again. Oh no. Oh, or maybe. Oh, something is not okay for sure. I see actually the same as you see. I see the same. Okay, yeah. After the previous crash, we rebooted, and we've seen some errors in maths. Let's try it again. Let's run maths. Well, it's clean now. At least speaking about test number 2 from mods package, sometimes on some GPUs it may fail, while the GPU may work perfectly fine. All the loads, like games and everything, I saw such cases. I've seen such cases, yeah. So yeah, I suggest to just run full mark for a longer period of time, for I don't know, half an hour. So yeah, test 2 might fail. That's kind of okay, I'd say. Yeah, back the keyboard. Let's run Windows. Let's leave it on full mark for I don't know, half an hour. And then we could decide, because yeah, for now, at least comparing to previous cases when we already could see the issue, for now it looks clean and good. Maybe it helped. May I have a mouse, please? Oh. What's wrong? Give me a second. Something's wrong with my keyboard, probably, or not. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Now it's good. Mhm. Well, okay, yeah. Something is still wrong because, yeah, it turned off. I can see if it. No, I'm not sure it's rebooted, but it definitely turned off. It's crashed. Like the GPU itself. Let me try to reboot by using the button. Oh, it's trying to use. Oh, wait a second. It's trying to use the onboard. I'll reboot again because I see an HDMI switch that it switched to the onboard. No, now it's kind of working. It shows a picture. Well, yeah, anyway, we can see that the problem persists. So it's obviously either the we could try to reball the IC, actually, the core. Because what else can it be? We had issues with memory. We reballed the memory, didn't help. We replaced the memory. It kinda helped, but it didn't. Obviously, it kinda helped because we applied some heat to the board. So maybe if there is a cracked soldering under the core, under the GPU, it kind of went better after these few heat cycles. But still, we could try to reball the core, and if it won't help, then yeah, then it's not good. Anyway, I suggest to leave it aside for now. Rebuilding the core, I'm not sure I won't be able to do it on the stream. As I said, I was hoping at least to do a 3-hour stream. Like for now, I'm not that that good with streaming. It's fifth stream, and I get exhausted pretty quickly for now. I have to get more streaming endurance. But yeah, let's quickly try to replace the PVM controller on this. Oh, damn. On this 3080. If it helps, cool. If it won't, then yeah, these two boards will wait until the next stream because yeah, I'm starting to get to feel that I'm a little bit tired. Okay, so yeah, we should probably use a preheater because yeah, these caps a little bit worrying. I can try to use that heat pad, not my preheater, like my preheater, but this smaller thing. It gives 130 degrees. It's pretty enough. It's pretty safe for all the electrolytic caps because I don't want to put the PCB on the main preheater. This way, caps down, because I won't be able to control the temperature on the heating element as good as with this thing. So yeah. With this small preheater, I'll just set a 130, and that's it. Something like this. I'll let it heat up, and we'll go with the hot air. I think something like 380 will be good enough. Maybe a little bit more, 390. Should I use nozzle? Probably not. Let's use it without nozzle. With max airflow, like 390, max airflow, should be enough. Babs, hey man, hey, привет. How's your Russian? Do you know how to pronounce the U now? Or not yet? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. 64. Well, it feels much higher than 65, actually. It's pretty hot already. Psyhenge. Cool, cool. I'm waiting to see that cube. That's an amazing thing. Where's my thermometer? Yeah, it's not heating up as quick as the mat itself. the board, of course. I'll put it just this way, and then I'll flip it over when it will get to 130 or whatever. Mosorom Mamirov, hey man, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Александр, две платы, одна вот 3060 отреборили память, но что-то не помогло, поменяли память, тоже не помогло, скорее всего, под чипом может пайка битая, ну, это чуть позже уже, а сейчас вот 3080, шим-контроллер надо заменить. Приготовил, будем перепаивать. Так что так. Да, поэтому напомню, да, официальный язык стрима английский, но по-русски я всегда готов ответить, не проблема. Что музыка остановилась. Good. So, yeah, let's wait until it gets to 130. Then I'll flip over the board and we will quickly replace the PVM controller. Hopefully it will help. Yeah, two phases are not working as they should. They do not get any PVM signal from PVM controller. And well, most probably that's the controller itself. So we will quickly replace it and see if it helps. Yeah, we're almost there. Let's check how the board is feeling. Yeah, it's not heating up that quick as the mat itself. By the way, what's the mat temperature now? The actual one. Yeah, it shows me a little bit higher with this thermometer. I'm not sure why, but it is what it is. 116 here and 130 almost on the mat itself. Is this a 10 gigabytes or 12 gigabytes 3080? Well, according to the number of chips, that's 12 gigabytes, not 10 gigabyte. As you can see, 12 chips. Yeah, 12 chips. It's coming along. Babushka is such a funny word. Yeah, babushka is actually a funny thing. I wonder why it became that, you know, kind of international word. That's cool. Yep, I see it's kidding, but as I said, actually, that's a board from China. I don't know, AliExpress or something. So I admit that actually maybe it's not even using these this 3D channel. But yeah, that's not related right now with our issue. But still, yeah, it's interesting. Maybe they, as I said, it definitely was soldered according to these flux leftovers all around all the chips, like the GPU itself, the memory, like flux is everywhere. So it obviously was replaced, either the GPU or the memory or both. According to data codes, yeah, they are all different, like 2HT, IFT, OUT, so the memory is all different. The GPU is like KD. I don't know if the core was transplanted yet. The only information I get is that the board came from China, from some marketplace. You can see like how it looks like with the crack, with the missing fuses and everything. So with flux all over the board, like everywhere. So probably I'm not sure. I checked the BGA under a microscope, so worth checking, but I'm almost sure that everything was soldered here. So yeah, it might be that it's a 10 gigabyte version, but just not uses the channel. Okay, what's the temperature? 74. I think we're kind of good. Oh, it's more or less the same, by the way. 130 here, 134, 5, 6, whatever. Okay, let's flip over the board and quickly try to replace. For once who just came to watch the stream, this cube will be featured on the next streams for the weeks. Yeah, yeah. We'll bring it here and we'll do some disco. Oh, by the way, that's the second IC which I was searching for. Whatever. Whatever. So which one was? Yeah, this one with the white marking marks. I'll try to move the everything here. Give me a sec. Good. Yeah, we can see. We can see just fine. So this IC, as I said, was already prepared. This is the leaded solder on the pins, on the pads. Let's quickly remove this PWM controller, and then we can solder in our replacement one. Yeah, I'll go without nozzle. Not there yet. Maybe I could actually use another just to focus the heat on this one. It doesn't matter much for removing the chip, so why not? Yeah, hitting the GPUs is a little bit tricky with their thermal mass. Let me put a nozzle quickly, and I usually add flux when the board is already heated enough. Yeah, guys, I'll answer the questions after I'll deal with that thing. So yeah, I think we'll go with the nozzle. Oh, damn it. I was too hasty. Okay. It can easily be fixed. Not a big deal, but come on. Whatever, it happens. Maybe just do it right away with while the board is hot with a hot air. Uh, I'll just lower the airflow because otherwise it will just fly away. I think it'll be enough. I think the resistor went from this point, and these three guys were somewhere near. So this one from this point. Maybe I'll set 60% airflow just to put a little bit. I think this one was from here. Like this, like this, like this. Yeah, probably should be okay. But I should check with the board view and maybe with the stream recording because I'm not very sure. If someone could scroll back a little bit on the stream and make sure that this one at least was here, because for these three I'm kind of sure of them, but with this resistor I'm not fully sure. I don't like the fact that one of these resistors legs is a little bit dry. No solder. I'll add a solder manually with a soldering iron. And then, yeah, I'll address all the questions, guys. Seconds. There's one missing on the top left. On the top left. What do you mean, Babs? You mean here? Really? There was one, we'll move to the other one. Oh, really? Did it just flew away? Damn. Damn. Really? Move the two, the other one. Yeah. Where we took it from. You know what? I have this same board somewhere here. I just quickly take a look if it has the same configuration of controllers. So also the controller was removed. Oh, wait a minute. What? What? It's interesting. It feels different. You see, I'm now not fully sure that NCP and these VP12 are 100% like one-to-one compatible. On these boards will be different. But yeah, it was something there. I can just take it from here, like this one. Not good. You sent me a screenshot on the phone. Give me a second. Thank you. Yeah, as Babs said, actually, there was one more resistor. So it just flew off, or what? Probably did. But yeah, anyway, now I'm curious if I can just replace NCP one with UP, because on this board it was originally the NCP controller, and as you can see there are some additional resistors here and nothing here, for example. So okay, probably I should still look for NCP. I'm not 100% sure that we can replace it by UP without any changes. I mean, you see. Perhaps. Thanks, man. Psyhench just sent me a screenshot on WhatsApp. Like we are friends in real life, so yeah, he just sent me the photo in WhatsApp, and yeah, I can see that it was a little bit different, like two resistors. Obviously, one just flew away. I can take it from that board. It's not a big deal, but I'm worried more about the controller itself. Punch Harmer, hey man, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. It was 0 on, it was blown away, and the one you moved, yeah, most probably, So, oh yeah, well, I wanted to address some questions, by the way. Give me a second. Let's surface and effect and readings. Yeah, it's kind of reflecting surface. It's kind of rubber, but anyway. Let's click on. Yeah. Okay. What kind of table is this? How much did it cost, and where did you buy it? Alexander, tip Reddit. Do you mean this one? This heat mat? There's a lot of these kind of mats, like heated mats. They usually are used by phone repair techs, which use them to separate the screens, the broken glass from the screen, and to glue a new one. But yeah, these are mostly used for phones. I also have another one, this one, but this one I like it more. First, because it has a 130. This one only has 120, and also the density of this heat wire, like hot heat element, is more dense in this case than in this case. So yeah, I recommend this one. That one, it's kind of okay, it works, but I also like that it has these like pads underneath, some kind of ventilation. Here it's only rubber, but yeah, overall I like this one more. You can find them on Ali, Luaway, HP3. Oh, there's a reflection. Maybe it's, you can see better now. Yeah, so let me catch up. Flux, yeah, I added flux later. Actually, perhaps I often desolder stuff without a flux, because flux does not help you with the temperature itself. It does not lowers the melting temperature, just helps with how's it called in English? Surface tension, to make the process a little bit smoother while you desolder, but basically it's not necessary. I often remove memory chips without a flux, so yeah, it's okay both with flux without, when you desolder things. Oh, by the way, while I was speaking, I found the missing resistor, which just flew away from the board, and we probably should measure it. If it's like 6.19, as you said, QT-ROM, or is it 0.1? We could just place it back. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that most probably on that board, which I showed you before, on this one, which I used as a reference, it has UP in both places. Probably here it was a UP 12, the same as we just took for replacement. This one. Maybe it's even from this board, I'm not sure. Anyway, but yeah, as you can see, the configuration is a little bit different. These resistors are different, this part is different, so probably they are not one-to-one swap with that original NCP. So I have to find an NCP controller for replacement. This one. I mean, we can probably move these resistors from this board, but I'm not sure. That these are the only differences. Probably they can be something with feedback, for example, circuits or anything else. So I don't want to risk. Let's just find the proper PVM controller for replacement. I still think I have them somewhere on my demo boards. I'm just not sure I'll be able to find them now. And actually, we're already 3 hours and a half. So yeah, it seems it will be. Oh, that will be it for today. But still, let's finish with these 2 resistors because I don't want to leave them floating. Where did I put it? Come on, I lost it. Did I lost it again? No, please no. Oh yeah, I see it now. Here it is. Let's quickly measure that resistor. What was it? Resistance, overlay, working. It's not, of course it's not. Nanotechnologies. No, it should be now. Yeah, something is wrong with OBS. I probably use a dedicated software, like offline version of my measurement software. So yeah, let's see what is the resistance for this guy. Ah, it's hot. Ah! Yeah, it's 0 0 0 0. This one I suppose was 6 point something, right? Yeah, 6 point something kilos. Good, but which should be where? Let's check with that reference board quickly. James! No, it's not the 3060. I'll explain in a minute. Let me quickly check these resistors and then I'll be able to answer. This one is, yeah, 6 kilo ohms should be on the left side. Okay. So, James, the state of our boards now is 3060, which we started the stream with. It's in my task bench. We have replaced. First, we removed the memory. It didn't help. We replaced the chip. It also didn't help. Some of the tests passed, but then when we tried to run the full mark, it crashed again. So it's either the problem with like somewhere else with voltages, but I tend to think that it could be an issue with soldering under the GPU itself. So it might be the case with these heavy cards. So I want to rebuild the GPU, the core, because yeah, it happens often. Like the lower part of GPU may get cracked soldering. This one is 3080. Probably it was also in the beginning of the stream, which came from China. Oh, give me a second. I thought I lost the resistor again. The board from China, from Ali or from whatever, with some correct repair, with soldered everything, with soldered blobs instead of fuses. So yeah, funny card. And it seems we have a problem with PVM controller for MS VDD voltage because 2 phases here. We've checked with the thermal camera, and from these six MS VDD phases, 2 of them weren't getting hot, and we checked with the oscilloscope. No PVM signal on both DMOSs from controller. So yeah, I decided to replace the controller, but this board comes with NCP controllers, like all 4 controllers are NCP, and it seems we cannot replace them with UP ones like one-to-one because it's a little bit different. Still a little bit different. Like UP 9512 should be a direct replacement for this NCP, but some resistors, some stuff is a little bit different. So I decided to not do it one-to-one, but to find the proper NCP PWM controller. Yeah, that's in short. What about the MOSFET drivers that were uneven heating up? These were not the drivers, I suppose. These were the MOS. Well, yeah, driver MOSFET, of course. Sorry, I usually say it with one word. It might have been the case, probably, but it's not easy to check it with the heatsink on. I probably should do it with that external cooler. We could look again which phases are uneven. We could check the PWM signal there, and if the PWM signal will be different, then it could be related to the PWM controller. If it will be the same, but still the heat will be uneven, then maybe something with the MOS. But I actually doubt that the problem is with the power. From the behavior I've seen, we've also got errors on mats on one of the ICs. Like, it's pretty clear, you know, confirmation that something is wrong with memory. We were able to see some error with mats, even without overclock, like in basic mats version. After we tried the mods, the board like got some heat, and after that it crashed. And after reboot with automatic run of mats, it already showed us some errors on one of the chips. So there is definitely something with memory. We've replaced the memory, we still have something, so I tend to think that it's still related to memory to GPU connection. I tend to think that it could be a soldering issue because of these artifacts. So yeah, let's quickly get back to this baby and quickly put the resistors where they should belong to. I hope, like, is this the pad? No, it's not the pad. It's okay. Oh, you can see it. Yeah, I see more in my microscope than the camera is able to see. Focus? Yeah, focus. So, this guy should be here, and this guy should go in this place. I'll use 390, I suppose, with the low airflow. Let's quickly remove the resistor. And yeah, with that, we probably will wrap this stream because yeah, it's almost 4 hours. I wasn't expecting for it to take that long. So yeah, they'll move to the next one. I'm not a fan of using hot air to do some small SMD things on GPUs because of the thermal mass of GPUs. It's much easier to do it with a soldering iron, especially if you have hot tweezers, like the one you reviewed, James. I still have them packed. I want to make a video. I'll make it pretty soon for these hot tweezers secure one. I was just waiting for additional cartridges, like these bigger cartridges. To make a proper testing. Okay. One is done. And other one. Ah. Where is it? Where is it? It was a 6 kilo ohms. Oh, yeah, here it is. I just wanted to take it differently. That's No, 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 no. Come on. Yeah. We should add some flux and finalize this soldering. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just want to do it with a leaded solder because lead free is not something I like. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. Yeah, now we're good, right? Oh, it's moved. It's still hot. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're good here, and the only thing left is to find a proper replacement, a proper NCP EVM controller. But yeah, as I said, probably we will move these two boards to the next stream. I'll clean it up. I'll find a proper replacement on my donor boards. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere, this NCP controller on some of my boards. But yeah, when you have like some 100 of these donor boards, it's a little bit tricky to actually find it. Good, 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 good. We're good, we're clean. Yo, Porter, I see Laptopy has them and was trying them with different tips like knife. She seemed to like them, but I can't understand Russian. I can really watch. Yep, yep, yep. So yeah, I want to do my version of review with these tips. Maybe I'll quickly give you like an insight. Yeah, I got this one to power it up because I know that 65, right? The power supply with this thing is 65, so it's obviously not enough. And yeah, these cartridges with these focus, yeah, this should be pretty good for big caps, for chokes, for all of that stuff, specifically with GPUs. So yeah, that's something I will do pretty soon, like this bundle. Yep, Nano. That's a new microscope camera. Maybe I can even show you with a Droid cam. Give me a second. I'll give you some information on this cam. I like it actually. So Droid cam. Give me a sec. Droid cam. Okay. Cancel. Well, it should be. Yeah. So you should see. This is a Panasonic Lumix GH4. So a pretty damn good thing. 4K, well, 30 FPS in 4K mode, but still, it looks cool. I've 3D printed this part here because the original one I had with the microscope, yeah, it's not usable for DSLR cameras. It only works for microscope cameras, but yeah, in this case, this thing is huge. Snake Eyes, and the Dell Preheat. So do you mean this one? No, it's a Huawei Actually, let's turn it off. Sorry for shaking. A little away. HP3. Yeah, I like the thing actually. Pretty good. Much better than these blue ones. Like the density of heating element is higher and a little bit higher temperature, 130 against 120 in this one. Cost, let me check on AliExpress order history. I think something like 35 euros, somewhere like that. Give me a second. Damn, a lot of stuff, a lot of orders. When was it? It was long ago, right? Oh, somewhere here. This was the blue one. Yeah, the blue one was 35 euros. Yep, that's right. And this one, I don't know, I can find it. Actually. For some reason, I can't see it in my history. I'm sure it was here, but yeah, I cannot find it. I think that's somewhere near. Like that blue one was 35 euros, 36 somewhere. This one should be somewhere close. Side hinge. What do you mean? Camera? Ah, the microscope camera. Yeah. Okay. The microscope camera, this GH4, I got it for 250 probably. My local, not brand new, of course. It I got it in Facebook Marketplace, in my local, marketplace. But yeah, 250 I think it was. And also it originally came with fake battery, which you plug into the socket, and also it came with a few lenses. One is from Olympus, and another one also somewhere there, like the kit one from that camera. No, not 200, 250. Well, pretty okay actually. For a microscope camera, you can get some mechanic 4K microscope camera for the same 250, and I'm not sure it will be the same quality as this one, because yeah, the sensor size is a little bit different. This sensor is much bigger and has a better quality, of course. So yeah, I expect this thing to be very good. Right now it's connected to a capture card which is only capable of Full HD, so you won't see 2K. Like my stream is 2K right now, but the picture from microscope is Full HD. But as soon as I get a proper capture card for microscope camera, yeah, it will be 2K from the microscope, and that should be cool. Like 4K, but I'm not sure I'll be able to stream 4K on YouTube. My internet connection is kind of flaky. So yeah, it's okay for 2K streaming, but for 4K streaming, I'm not very sure of it. I could try, I could give it a shot, but yeah, sometimes it's a 5G. It's not, some wired internet service provider. It's just a 5G modem, and because of that, like my upload speed sometimes it may be, I don't know, 30, sometimes it may be 100, so it's kind of flaky, and if I'll try to stream in 4K, I'm afraid I'll get some dropped frames and everything. So yeah, for now it's 2K. So yeah, guys, I'll try to find the proper replacement for this board for 3080. For 3060 Ti, we will try to reball the core on the next stream. But yeah, for this stream, it's probably it, because 4 hours is a little bit too much for me still. Sorry, folks, I'm not that experienced of a streamer. I'll try to get better with time. Maybe I'll stream twice per week. Yeah, but for now, it's once per week, and yeah, 4 hours is a little bit a stretch for me. So yeah, no fixes for today. On all the previous streams, I suppose we had fixes, except one 1070 board, which was just unfixable because of the dead core. But yeah, this board supposedly, at least from my suggestion, has a problem with core soldering, GPU BGA soldering. So we'll try to reball the GPU. It has some a little bit uneven heat on driver MOSFETs, on DR MOS, on power phases, which we saw before, which James mentioned. But yeah, considering all the things that I saw on this about this card, I still think it could be related with BGA soldering under the GPU. So we'll reball this thing on the next stream. And for this one, I'll try to find a proper replacement for this PVM controller. It's nearly impossible to do that wearing these gloves. I need a tweezer. I need tweezers to pick it up. Come on! I can't even pick it up. So yeah, this PVM controller for MSVDD voltage rail, it's seems it's broken because 2 phases do not have any PVM signal. So yeah, I'll try to find the proper replacement on my donor boards, just a lot of them, and I won't be able to find like in a few minutes. I need more time, and yeah, I'll find the proper replacement, I promise, and we will solder it down on this board. Hopefully it will help. But yeah, this board will require a lot of work because as you can see, fuses are missing, like 2 fuses were replaced with just solder bulbs. 1 cap is missing here where the board is cracked. Like there was a crack. It was partially repaired, but still some part is here in this place. And 1 cap is missing, so yeah. It should be cleaned properly in ultrasonic, probably because it's all dirty, flux is just everywhere. So yeah, GPU from China, from AliExpress, but it is what it is. Rossi, hey man, good to see you. Unfortunately, you're a little bit late. I'm wrapping it up already. Or were you lurking today as well? Yeah, I remember you said that you were lurking in the beginning of the stream, but I wasn't just sure that you're still here. So yeah, these 2 go to the next stream. Hopefully they are both repairable, like this one with new PVM controller, this one with core reball, or maybe with DR MOS on power phases. We'll see again in thermal camera if it's even, heated even, or yeah. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. Unfortunately, no fix for today, but it's not. Some you lose, some you win. Thanks, folks, for being here today. And yeah, after a week. As I said, I'm not fully sure that I want to do that workbench move as I was expecting, because I thought maybe I should do a series of videos of building a new like workplace, because something like, you know, Joey has for his garage right now. I was thinking about building a new workplace for a long time, and maybe it's a good time to do it on a video, to do some videos of how I do electrics, how I do all the, you know, arrangements and tools and everything. So maybe I'm not fully sure that during this weekend I'll be able to actually move the entire workbench. Maybe I'll actually do some serious smaller ones, but I know James also does some new workplace. By the way, James, do you plan to do some videos on that, or You will just stream from the new place. Yeah, so yeah, I'll think a little bit about building this series. If I'll end up with doing the series, then yeah, I'll stream for some time from this bench. I should come up with a plan how to move, how to build a new workplace and stream at the same time with some tools available, you know? Because if I start moving, then it will be a mess, and I won't be able to stream. So yeah, have to think about it a little bit. But yeah, thanks folks for being here today, and that's it for today. Let me check if someone else is streaming right now. Can maybe try raid whether redirect. Let's see if anyone is streaming. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Circuit Revival is live. Okay, I'm not sure I'm subscribed to his channel, but yeah, definitely should check. Again, yeah, I've seen live redirect. Pigeon Milk has a planned stream soon, but he's not online yet. Yeah, let me check the Circuit Revival. So let me check the channel, and yeah, I'll give him a subscription and try to redirect the Circuit Revival. Give me a sec. My fume extractor is still working. My head is banging. So the Circuit Revival. Okay. Yeah, I see. He's live. Subscribe. Let me try again. Redirect feature.
Yeah, we have that inductor, don't we? That's shorted. That's a much. Do I get better ground connection?
Yep, it seems it should work. Save. Yeah. Thanks again, folks. See you next week, hopefully. Yeah.